Peace of the Lord Jesus Christ to all of you. In this video I will show you how the Muslims they use their mosque, what the mosque in Islam for. I want you to watch this guy. In the same time I want you to listen carefully to the background. Like, too bad we cannot see the background. In this video I will show you how a man like that, he can recruit thousands of Muslims to go and do violence in the street. And I want you to listen carefully to the background. The voice of Muslims is screaming behind him, and you will understand and you will feel it and you will hear it, that this is the house of Satan. I want to ask anyone who claimed that Islam is from God, when you listen to this Muslims in this mosque, do you think this is a house of God or a house of Satan? And what this guy is doing, or what the Muslims is saying. In here, this Muslim Imam, which means he is an Islamic scholar, teaching the Muslims in a Friday prayer, which is the most important prayer for Muslims, and praying to Allah to destroy all the Islamic teachers who became child molester, naked, filthy. According to this guy, all Islamic teachers in Morocco, they are adulterer, all of them they are naked, all of them they are bad, all of them they are disgusting. In the top of that, not only the Islamic teachers, which mean in the Middle East, the government pay money to hire teachers to teach Islam. So because some will say, what do you mean Islamic teachers? It's a must for every Muslim in the Middle East to study Islam as more than important from studying mathematics. And the government pay for those teachers. So he is saying all of them they are filthy. Not only that, all the leaders of Islam are filthy. They became naked, they are adulterer, etc. But by the way, this is a double standard in Islam. When we say adulterer, you need to remember that adultery in Islam have a frame, which means if you do adultery inside that frame, this is not adultery. If you go outside, this is adultery. You can go back to my videos and you will see what I'm talking about. Like when I showed you the Prophet of Islam, a guy saying to him he have sex with a woman, she is married, but he did not do intercourse. The Prophet, he did not consider that adultery. He said, this is lemon, this is a small sin, don't worry about it. So in any way, let us see what this guy is saying, and let us see if this house is the house of God or house of Satan. Listen carefully to the background, Muslims going crazy, and listen carefully to this guy in his video. He himself is going crazy too. This is the peace of Islam in the house of Allah, and we are, listen.
ولا قوة إلا بالله وحسبنا الله حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل في هذا المسؤولين. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل في هذول اللي يشوفوا العدو ديالهم غير التربيه الاسلاميه. واش استشروا الشعب المغربي وصابوهم اللي فلس الامه هو الاسلام؟ واش اللي فلس الامه هو القران هو الجامع؟ حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم. اللي فلس هو اللي يشيع الخمر والمخدرات والعري والزنا. يا ربي يا ربي نشكيو بيهم ليك، ما صبناش لما نشكيو. جمد الدم في عروقهم. يا ربي توب عليهم، ولا ما تبتش عليهم جمد الدم في عروقهم حتى يتمنون الموت فلا يجدونه. يا رب 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 يا رب.
Do you hear, guys? This is a house of God. Imagine you go inside the church and you hear and you see what you saw now. This is a normal day in Islamic mouse house. I call it mouse house. You know, some people they say mosque. This is a rat house. What kind of a prayer this guy is praying? Do you know what he's saying? Allah, freeze the blood in their body. Allah, make them wish to die, but they will never find the death to stop the suffering. You know, this is their prayer, praying for death, praying for pain, praying for revenge from everyone else. And they are praying to who? This is a prayer against Muslims. So imagine if this is a prayer against Muslims, what the prayer against Christians and Jewish will be. And I do not know if you did really hear the background carefully. I will make you hear it more so you can see what I'm talking about. This is what Islam is about. This is how peaceful it is. This is a prayer for God.
اللي يفلس الأمة هو القرآن هو الجماعة. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم. اللي يفلس هو اللي يشيع الخمر والمخدرات والعري والزنا. يا ربي نشكيو بيهم ليك. ما صبناش لما نشكيو. جمد الدم في عروقهم. يا ربي توب عليهم ولا ما تبتش عليهم. جمد الدم في عروقهم حتى يطلب الموتى فلا يجدونه. يا رب 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 يا رب.
Now listen to the Muslims, listen.
اللهم ول أمورنا خيارنا.
This is how they are. This is how wonderful is Islam. Did you hear how they go crazy? What happened? What happened? Sick nation, sick people, kids of Satan, those what I call the children of Satan. They say to you Islam is a wonderful religion. Listen carefully, is that a wonderful religion really? What happened to those people? They are possessed by Satan. Satanic, ugly, disgusting house of Satan, the one I call the mouse house, which is the mosque. This is when you have a mosque next to you, this is what is going to go there. So you will see the Muslims going inside the mosque and they are okay, they are fine. After they come out from the mosque, can you imagine what those people when they go out of the mosque would do? They are crazy. He drove them crazy. It's very easy to make Muslims go like animals in the street. You remember the cartoon, right? This is how they drive them crazy. One guy step up and he make a speech, Allah, Allah, you know, and they go crazy. Satanic. Just I wanted to show you, in case anyone consider Islam is a peaceful religion, or consider Islam is a religion fit with the human being. You know what? I don't believe that if there is a pig, he stand between pigs, he will drive them crazy the same way this guy is doing. Even dogs don't do park the way they are doing. Those are not a human being anymore. Why they are doing this? What they are doing? And they are praying for the death of others. I never heard about someone praying for someone's death, for someone to freeze the blood in his body, to kill him, to destroy him. Prayer of hate, religion of hate, nation of hate, God of hate, prophet of hate, all of you hate and hate and hate. And you know what? Too much hate will kill you. Jesus is Lord. Islam is false. Ameen.